Here we are, Siem Reap, Cambodia. According to our calculations, it's December 10th. It's getting a little more fuzzy every day, but we are on our way to the big show, to Angkor Wat. So we got our tuk-tuk driver and tour guide off of the slow travel site. Very nice guy, Mr. Neat, and we are on our way. Alex hasn't been here in 30 years. It's going to look a lot different. Still making our way up to Angkor Wat, just going through this little kind of wooded area, passing people on their bicycles, people setting up their shops for the day. Leaving our driver Nin behind, and we're heading toward the west gate. Long entrance. Magnificence of this place on a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. A few scattered white fluffy clouds. Looking great. Alright, we are on the West Bridge. This giant moat. I think it's 150 feet or wide. Crazy. Okay, we are at the west entrance. And majestic for sure. There's really a sense of age here. Alright, we just came out of the west entrance and you can now see the city wall in the interior. If I remember right, this place is rectangular, 800 meters by 1,000 meters. Seems huge, but Angkor Thom, that we'll see in the next couple of days, is even larger. So, a lot of restorations happen, but it still very much feels like, you know, the ruins from a temple built in the 12th century, mainly 9th to 12th century. But it's amazing, all these pillars and columns, if you look at them, each one has, you know, writing, etching on each one, and there are thousands. How much work it took to do this. Amazing. And the restoration is underway in key spots. These are some of the main steps up to the high temple, and you will be up there, but not this way. We're circling around and we're now on the east side of the main temple, and wow. We're now on the southeast corner of the inner grounds, and all the tourists have lined up, and for good reason. The view here is spectacular, and we're going to make our way up this very steep staircase to one of the main towers. We made our way up some very steep steps to the top. Give you a chance to see some of the detail work on this. Acting cool in her Cambodian palace. So Angkor Wat was built mainly between the 9th and 12th centuries. King Surya Varman was the main king responsible for taking this to the finish point. This is the west gate where we entered, and you can see the long walkway up to the temple palace. Here on the second floor, overlooking all of that. Inner wall, all the way up below it. Alright, we are exiting the upper timber floors, and I'm going to do my best not to kill myself. To give you some idea of how steep these stairs are. It is crazy. It takes some work. There's Alex coming down from the top tower, descending like a goddess from the temple. So one thing about this temple and other temples in Cambodia that's interesting from a religion perspective is that there's a mix of Hinduism. It was first here in the Cambodia area before it was even Cambodia, in the Khmer area, and that has been intermingled with Buddhism. So the gods, whether it's Vishnu or Shiva or more the traditional Buddha, is kind of here in images, and people worship one or either or all the same. So it creates kind of an interesting mix of images and styles, which is why you see this like a little different than the temples we saw in most of Thailand. This is the south inner wall, and wow. Well, we are making our way out of Angkor Wat.